والصلاة والسلام على بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه وله وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله، الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحان الله وبحمده بكرة وأصيلا. لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is the day. Today is the day. يوم عرفة يوم الحج الأكبر. Hajj al-Akbar means يوم عرفة. It's not necessarily meaning the Hajj comes on a Friday or not. No, الحج عرفة يعني Hajj is عرفة. And that is called Hajj al-Akbar. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran, وَأَذَانٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ إِلَى النَّاسِ يَوْمَ الْحَجِّ الْأَكْبَرِ. That was in the day of Arafah. Hajj Akbar. If Allah Azza wa Jalla did not give us the chance to go do Hajj, and this is His hikmah and power, and that's the first lesson actually we learn, that we are helpless, we are powerless. It doesn't matter what means and what resources you have. Who are you does not matter. What you are capable of does not matter. How much money you have does not matter. If Allah does not want you on Arafat today, you are not going to be on Arafat today. If Allah wants you, Allah will bring you no matter what. But subhanallah, our deen is the deen of rahmah. Allah gives a chance to even those who do not have a chance to go to Arafah to share the reward. Forgiveness is not only for the people of Arafah. Forgiveness is for the whole ummah at any time, by the way. Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. I am close to my servants at any time. I respond to their dua when they make dua. Means they make dua sincerely. Ya Allah, forgive me. You're forgiven. But Arafah is the day that there is no doubt. There is no doubt. يعني what does that mean? Laylat al-Qadr, you pray, but you do not know when. You tried. Yawm al-Jum'ah, it has an hour, but you don't know which hour that my dua will be responded. Every night, Allah comes at the end of the night. You don't know what exact time. Dua, I'm doing, and yes, I trust that Allah Azza wa Jalla will accept. I'm not sure my amal is accepted or not. But when Arafat day comes, all doubts are aside. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, Allah, Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, those who are standing in Arafat, Allah forgive their sins. And there nobody, no more release and forgiveness than the day of Arafah. But Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, for those who are not in Arafah, who fasted that day, he said, Allah Azza wa Jalla forgive previous year of sins and the following year. Ulama, like Ibn Hajar and others, said that forgiving the past year means forgiving the sins of past year. Total sins of past year. And the next year, forgiveness of next year means Allah protect you from committing sin the next year. That's the meaning. And the other meaning is, actually forgiving sins of last year and sins of following year as long as you avoid al-kaba'ir. So kaba'ir and major sins are not included. وهذا طبعا because of many other hadith and so on. So I fast today. And fasting, of course, look at the secret here. Rasulullah said, whoever finish Quran مثلا that day, or whoever say takbir in that day, or whoever say talbiyah in that day. No, he said who fast that day. Why? Why fasting? Because Rasulullah said, Allah Azza wa Jalla said, Sawm between me and my servant. There is no issue of hypocrisy in it. Intention is always sincere, because how do you know if I'm fasting or not? How? I'm asking you now, how do you know if I'm fasting or not? You don't know. Only one knows is Allah. And me, I know if I'm fasting or not. But Allah is the only one. فلذلك الصوم, the possibility of sincerity is so high in it. So that's why Allah Azza wa Jal make it the reason that forgiveness. Yawm Arafah, you are not on Arafat. Okay, you fast today, I forgive your sins. Ya salam, Allahu Akbar. That's how you look at it. Quran, reciting Quran in this day. Reciting الذكر والاستغفار والصلاة على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. That's why I started with saying الله أكبر كبيرا, that is تكبير. والحمد لله كثيرا, that is تحميد, حمد. وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا, that is تسبيح. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه. That's توحيد تهليل. ولا نعبد إلا إياه. Only عبادة on him سبحانه وتعالى. مخلصين. Now I'm going to have إخلاص. له الدين, all my deen. ولو كره المشركون. Even if the disbelievers or polytheists hate it. So that statement of dhikr during the whole day and until the end of Ayam al-Tashriq is recommended, because you are saying in one statement all types of dhikr. Allahu Akbar kabira, walhamdulillahi kathira, wa subhanallahi bukratan wa asila, la ilaha illa Allah, wa la na'budu illa iyyah, mukhlisina lahu ad-din, wa law kariha al-kafirun, or law kariha al-mushrikun. So 6 things you are saying in this. That's also one of the lessons. في Arafat, I resemble it to, subhanAllah, somebody sent me a picture yesterday of people sleeping in Mina. And it looks like people in a grave, all wearing coffins, and they are lying beside each other, they are not moving or sleeping in Mina, in the tent. As if Allah resurrects them and they go stand in Arafat, that's al-mahshar, the hashr, Yawm al-Qiyamah, and everyone is waiting for Allah's forgiveness, and Allah forgive them by the end of the day. So that's kind of like the hikmah, that we are all experiencing this when we are in Hajj. هذا unity Also, Hajj teaches us that how to react with others. I'm the convenience of my home. I can say who enters and who doesn't. And I can say who does what. But in Hajj, I can't. It is about the community. It's about everybody. I hope everybody comes with that message. You share a small tent. Now you come to big house, you appreciate it. Now you care about the community, because you cared about the community when you are there. Who eats, we bring water to this, bring water to that. As those who went to Hajj, you see in Arafat, we're sitting in a huge big tent, and it seems like luxury. But if you do that here, it's hard. You want to go camping, you want to have your own big space. The size of the tent in Arafat, that took about 400 people. You want to have that size for your own camping if you go somewhere else. But in Arafat, this is the unity. Unity, Akhwani, what does unity mean? What does unity mean? Unity, people think that a big, huge group of people, they are doing the same thing. La, wallah. Their heart is not united. They are not united. Allah Azza wa Jalla, when He says, أَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِهِمْ. Allah united their hearts. He did not unite them. لو أنفقت ما في الأرض جميعا ما ألفت بين قلوبهم ولكن الله ألف بينهم. If you spend the whole wealth of this earth, you will not unite people's hearts, but Allah is the one who does. So it is a with unity of the hearts. We are everybody at home. We are doing over the stream now, but we should be united. Unity here does not mean that we are in the same place. No, we believe in the same cause. It is Allah Azza wa Jal. We are united. لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه. We are united on that. مخلصين له الدين. We are united in that. You understand? When we say Subhanallah, we are united in that. When we say Bismillah, we are united in that. We pray 5 times a day, we are united in that. We are, even when we are staying home, we are united in caring about the day of Arafah. Look at us. Subhanallah. When I'm in the masjid, when we were in the masjid, only few people you reach at the masjid. But now we have the stream and all of that, and everybody sitting home doing nothing. So, okay, let me click and see. And somebody reminding you about the day of Arafah. So, the day of Arafah is the day of no doubt. Is the day of certainty. Is the day of being sure that Allah will forgive me today if I do the things that Rasulullah told me. Fast that day, do the dhikr in that day, try to give sadaqah before the sun set. Doesn't matter. Go drive your car and give sadaqah. Homeless person or somebody, give sadaqah to somebody. Go to the masjid and put sadaqah before sunset today. Some sadaqah. You pray the fard, you pray the nafil, you read some Quran today or more Quran. You do the dhikr, you do the istighfar, astaghfirullah, you do salah with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, lots of ibadah. If you do that together, we are united, then Allah look at us and see, oh, this community deserves the forgiveness. Even if some of them are not good, everybody will be forgiven. Why? They are united. Hajj teaching us these messages of unity. People like go in the same airplane. We are united in a cause now. We are stuck in that box flying for 15 hours or 16 hours. Then we are at the airport. Then we are going there. We get processed, waiting for the bus. You are not free, And that's the meaning I wanted to give to the people. Like if you are going with a company and you are waiting in the airport, you cannot be free like you are traveling by yourself. Your luggage came, but you cannot leave the airport. If you leave the airport, you want to wait outside until the bus comes to take everybody. That teaches you unity. Unity is not hawa. It's not my desire and your desire. This is what we have, unfortunately, and I'm going to say it bluntly, here in the United States. Bluntly. Why, Akhi, you said that? Because I can. Why, Ukhti, you did that? Because I can. La ilaha illallah. Why we are wondering now why we are not united and divided and everybody attacking the Muslims? لا عشان كده. Because of that. Unity means you go for the community, for the higher value of a society, not about my desire. Yes, I can run around whatever I want in the airport, I can do, but I have a group I have to do with the group. I can go over there and teach people al-Umrah or Hajj or Manasik and said, okay, I'm done. If you have a fatwa, call me. And then I can go on my own to the haram and make tawaf and enjoy my life. Wallah, I will not be happy if I do that. When I'm assigned as an imam if I go by myself, yes, khalas, that's my right. But if I am assigned with the responsibility of a group, then the group's maslaha is above mine. These people who wanted to come and to do the Hajj for themselves, and it's their first time and they want to enjoy it and they want to make sure there is a sheikh or a group leader or admin that teaching them and taking care of them so they can focus on that. And I am that, and I want the reward from that. So each and every one of them, their ibadah, if it is done right, I take a share of it. That's much better than doing it by myself. You see how you process things. Unity is that. So when you talk unity, why Muslims are not united? Ask yourself first. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I doing most of the things for the sake of the community and the unity of the Muslim Ummah, or I'm doing it because it makes me feel better, because I can do it, because I like it, because who can tell me to stop? If you get out of that mindset, like we are in Hajj, you don't do it just what you want. There is a time, yes, you can go and say, yeah, you can go now make tawaf, whatever you like. But when we are together, we agreed to be together. You are going the bus tour. You are going to do this. We're going to do that. You're going to wait for me over here. You are not going to take a taxi and leave. Khalas. And we are going to a tour, just tour, not part of worship or anything, in Medina. And we tell the people 8 o'clock in the morning, you become here. So we come down, and somebody decide to take their own time. So they delay the whole people. Where is the unity in that? You make everybody now dislike what are they going through and they dislike that person's act. Unity is not going to be there, because unity is going to be there when we are believing in the same thing and on the same page. طيب. Now we went, okay, we Masjid Quba, then Masjid Qiblatain, then we want to do this, and all of that. Somebody come and say, Sheikh, I will take a taxi and meet you over there. I say, no, you can do that. Yeah, Sheikh, but it's bad. No, you cannot do that. You want to stay with us in the bus? If you leave now, I don't want to see you in the rest of the mazarat. I know it is very offensive and very harsh, but no. No, it's not going to happen. Because if you control the narrative like this, means you are not about the community. It is about your own convenience. Sometimes I tell people, you're going to wait in the bus. Well, I know you can reach over there, but you're going to wait in the bus 4 or 5 hours, because that is the training. That is the whole idea. In Arafat, same thing. But the Sheikh, I can walk. La, ya akhi, you're not going to walk. I don't want you to walk. You're going to stick with the group and stay in the bus here, because I have no control when you walk. You sign me a waiver, or what? If something happened to you, what if you get lost? I am responsible. For that is what unity means. Also, unity means you are under a leadership. And unity means you are a leader, you have to take people under your responsibility, amana from Allah. So unity is when you think not about your hawa or desire or what you like or what you dislike or your convenience or your comfort, but you're thinking about the maslaha and the benefit of the group that you are united with. That's number one. And we learn that from Hajj. Number two, you learn the importance of leadership. Why you think everybody's trying to scandal leaders and all of that? I'm not saying everybody's perfect, but why is that? Why? Because you drop that leader, then there is no concept of leadership. Okay? To destroy any jama'ah or any community or any culture or humanity at all, you need to do 3 things. To destroy, yeah? And to build, you need also to do the same 3 things reversed. The teacher, the mother first, mother as a concept, and the role at home for her husband and for the children, destroy that. And the teacher, destroy that. Educator, yani. And the role model, destroy that. Replace the good role model by the actors and singers and players and all of that. Replace the education by someone who is the least, no insurance, no money, the underpaid, always complaining, they don't have anything, and nobody wants to be a teacher after that. from the bottom, they don't want to be a teacher. They don't want to study education. I want to be a doctor. I want to be this. I want to be that. The teacher is the lowest. But the teacher is the one who brings the doctor and the engineer and everybody. So if you have a good teacher, you'll have good everybody. If you don't have a good teacher, you have bad everybody. Material everybody. Selfish everybody. You destroy the mother, خلاص, done. She's ashamed to say I'm a mother. She's ashamed to say I'm a housewife. She's ashamed to say I'm a stay-home mom. She is ashamed of that. So then everybody will say, I don't want to be like that. I'm successful if I'm other than this. And then you destroy the role model. Role model is down, خلاص. Replace it. Destroy the teacher. Destroy the mother. So it is daycare. It is the babysitter. It is this. It is that. It is the street. It is the Facebook. It is that. Raising the children in your place. And you go have fun working and doing and this. If you need, I'm not talking about those who need, but I'm talking. So if we are united in these things, that's it. So if the mother knows that she's doing the most honorable thing in the history of mankind by being a mother, right? Raising the children properly. And the father is not going to teach them principles, by the way, like you guys think. Principles are ingrained by the mother, not by the father. That flood of passion and emotions make the kids attracted more to their mom, so they learn from her behavior more. If she is indifferent, they become indifferent. If she's dedicated, they become dedicated. That's why the old times, they said the mother used to teach the kids Quran and the Hadith and the Lugha Arabiya, the linguistics and all that, then send them to the Sheikh for advanced studies. Not from the beginning, and Alif Beta Sa like we do right now. No, that's mom's job. It's not staying at home cleaning and doing that. Staying at home raising a generation, raising a society. So if you are united, we learned that from Hajj. How I went, no, I did not digress. I'm actually intentionally mentioning this at Hajj time because this is what unity is. We have to see where is the problem and we get united in taking that lesson and applying. We have to be united in respecting our masjid. We have to be united in our decision making. We have to be united in the way we do the salah. We have to be united in the way we care about the community, about each other. This mask idea, if someone like said, oh, it's my freedom not to do the mask, or put the mask under their nose, or put the mask under their nose, or I say I cannot breathe, and all of that, you're not united with the Jama'ah. It's all about you. Stay home, akhi, better. Stay home, better for you. That is the unity. But now you just want to come for yourself. I have a right. I am American citizen. I can say whatever I say. I can say whatever I do. And I'm going to go prove to these people that I can oppose. فين اليونتي؟ أين اليونتي؟ ولا تنازعوا فتفشلوا وتذهب ريحكم. Do not argue and do not differ from each other. Then you fail and your power will go away. So unity in Hajj, why? What makes it successful يا إخواني? Because we are following the same thing. هذه the miracle. Today is the day of Tarwiyah. كل الناس في منى. Everybody in Mina. Today is the day of Arafah. Everybody's in Arafah. يلا على مزدلفة. Except if you are this or that. Even with exceptions, you are following the fatwa. You are following the hadith of Rasulullah. You're following the Quran. Sheikh, can I leave if you are this? No, I'm not that. Then I stay. You see? So everybody's worried in Hajj. I wish we are united in the same way. The one thing that everybody's united when we are in Hajj is being worried about Hajj is correct or not. Ask any Sheikh and any Imam. There is nobody going for Hajj just being relaxed and chilling for the first time. He's chill and it doesn't matter. I'll do with the people. La. Everybody, oh, I paid a lot. I dedicated everything. I'm making Hajj the first time. Or I'm making Hajj on behalf of my mother, on behalf of my father. I want it to be right, ya Sheikh. Always their concern is to be right and according to the system. We come back from Hajj, we forget that. When we're coming back in Jeddah, people fight. ليه يا أخواني? You're not united anymore. Because the unity was not in here. Unity is just because we are in a system. We have to be at the airport, we have to be in Mina. You did not learn the lesson of Hajj. That's why I tell people, your training is done now, your exam is at the airport. I tell people that your exam as a Jama'ah is the airport. Say, what you mean? I told them this is going to happen. Even though I tell them, it happens. Someone flips, someone loses it. Because now they are an individual. They are not looking. If I scream now, it's going to like interrupt and disturb this unity and harmony. And maybe when I scream, not ice cream eating, but if I shout or I make a noise, maybe somebody weak will make more noise. And that's exactly what happens. It takes one person to do good, everybody follows. One person does bad, most of the people follow. Lots of people follow as well. So unity, akhwani, it is not a group of people sitting in the same place. La. The unity is the unity of the cause in the heart. We are united to be sincere. We are united that we care about our jama'ah. We are united to care about the ummah. We are united to care about the masjid. We are united to care about our organization, IGH, for example. United to care about the masjid, al-salam, or al-ansar, or al-sabirin, or this or that. We are united in caring about our family, small family. Or we are united in caring about the humanity around us, not to be, not to be a risk for people or people risk for us. When we get that lesson from Hajj, then yes, this ummah wa'tasimu bihablillah jami'an, they really understand that verse and they're really following it and they are really doing it for the sake of Allah. They are really afraid. I'm afraid to say something that will disturb the harmony of the jama'ah, so I'll not say it. I'll not say it, even though I'm itching to say it. But saying it or not saying it, saying it will divide. Even so, even if it's sometimes something haqq, even if it is something the truth, but it is not necessary. And if I say it, yeah, it will bring some benefit, but it will bring lots of harm with it. I avoid lots of harm and some benefit with it. It's better than gaining some benefit with lots of harm on it. Or gaining equal benefit and harm is not good either. Sacrifice the benefit and don't get the harm. هذا معنى الجماعة. يعني this is the meaning of جماعة. يعني do you think that I don't have many rulings and many things like that? I can tell to the people and say we have to enforce that, but I know it's going to cause fitna to many people who are just started practicing, or da'if, or new Muslim, or this or that. Then I become harsh. الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم, Allah told him, وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَظًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ لَمَنْ فَضُّوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ. If you are hard-hearted, rude person, they will run away from you. فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. يعني the deen of Allah is the deen of rahmah. Sometimes the rule is harsh, but in general it is rahmah. And Allah gave us this leniency to do. So, ya Ikhwani, I wanted to finish by saying that the unity is very manifest in Hajj. Sometimes we follow it for the wrong reason because it's a system. But the real person who would be sincere and get the idea of why I'm in Arafah today and everybody in Arafah, why I cannot leave except at that time, why in Muzdalifah I have to be there at that time. What is Muzdalifah? يعني logically speaking كده, يعني go to a piece of land and you peoples and you throw. يعني some people say what, they will laugh at you. No, it's not the idea. Slaughtering is not the idea. The blood is not the idea. The idea is you commit as a jama'ah, at the same time, same place, doing the same thing. What you going to do about that when you leave Hajj? As I said, when you leave Hajj, we finish the Hajj, then everybody in the hotel and everything, they should stay united. Kaaba lissa أمامك. There you go do tawaf, and everybody around you doing tawaf. Learn from that. Now, when you are on your own, you still belong to that ummah that you were with people in Hajj. You still belong to this ummah. People representing the whole world at the same time, same place, doing the same thing. SubhanAllah. And the same thing happens 5 times a day. Pray. Same Allah, same Quran, same Rasul, same Sunnah, same everything. Why we are different? That's the question we need to work on now. So the aspect of unity from Hajj is it is in action, and it is in a smaller scale and a smaller circle, and you see everybody around you. What you're going to do when you are out of this on a larger circle, larger responsibility, different background, different everything? Are you going to stay united and loyal to this ummah, to Allah, the one who brought you in front of his first house, Awal Bayt, Maqam Ibrahim, first house? All the Anbiya were making tawaf like you, and you go drink from Zamzam, where Hajar and Ismail, you go between Safa and Marwa, you stand in Arafat, you do Mina, you do Zabh like Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam, you do like the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah was here one day. All of these things should stay in your head, and my head, and his, and her, and millions of people's head. Those who go Hajj last year, different from this year. So imagine if those who are alive and went over Hajj for the past 30 or 40 years, they are united in that cause. The world will be different. Muslim Ummah will not be like that. And that's what I finish and I leave for you to think about. May Allah make us united in the heart, in the cause, and in the tafkir, in the thought process, and the decision making. May Allah bring this Ummah to be one under the banner of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. May Allah Azza wa Jal show us the day that we are all united, we are all sincere, we are all forgiven. And may Allah forgive us in this very, very day of Arafat. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to please Him with everything that He ordered us to do. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. ولله الحمد. الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا سبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا لا إله إلا الله ولا نعبد إلا إياه مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافر. وأهلا وسهلا بشيخنا الشيخ مصباح from North Carolina. شرفت ونورت وأهلا وسهلا بك بين أهلك وإخوانك. Welcome between your brothers and sisters here in Houston. وجزاكم الله خيرا for visiting. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله everybody. الشيخ دانيال جزاكم الله خيرا، والشيخ رحابي جزاكم الله خيرا، والشيخ توقير جزاكم الله خيرا، كل أحبابي وإخواني وأهلي. You are my family, you are my brothers and you are my sisters. I love you all for the sake of Allah. وأشهد الله على ذلك. And I make Allah Azza wa Jal my witness today. May Allah forgive me and you. And may Allah Azza wa Jal make us among those who are forgiven and released from hellfire at this very day, at this very moment. And may Allah Azza wa Jal bring us all to the straight path. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.